Hey everybody, it's Cheyenne and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some of the comments I've been getting on my dental assisting videos. I've been trying to respond to them or, comment back to them, but some people have some really good questions and I thought maybe I would just make a video and try to answer those or just respond to some of the comments. And I thought maybe that this could start something, like maybe if you guys wanted to comment on this video and ask questions, I could do these kind of videos every now and then and try to answer, any questions or dental assisting questions that you guys might have or that I might be able to help with. But I've been seeing some comments regarding my how much I make as a dental assistant video and why I don't want to be a dental hygienist. Now, I believe her name was Ashley, but I'm not quite sure, left a really long comment on that video, and her comment was very sweet, and everyone has their own opinions and I'm not upset by the comment at all. I actually really do agree with a lot of what she had to say. She was saying that she didn't want people to get the wrong impression of a hygienist or think that they don't want to go into that career. That was not the message I was trying to get across. I was not trying to tell people not to be a dental hygienist. I think being a dental hygienist is great. That's actually something that I used to want to be, but it's just not for me personally. And once I started dental assisting, my plan was to go back to school and do dental hygiene, but I actually just wanted to stay a dental assistant because I felt like that was more for me and my personality type. I believe dental hygienists are great. They do amazing work. They are a pillar in the office and they work extremely hard, and it is a great profession for people that are interested in that. A lot of people too are discussing, since in my video I did give out some wages that I personally have made, or how much my schooling cost, or how much I've heard from other hygienists and assistants how much their schooling cost. They're saying that that's crazy and absurd, and it might be. I mean, I know the schooling, paying $10,000 to be a dental assistant is extremely expensive, but I live in Oregon and I don't know about other states or other, schools or anything like that. I just know about my personal experience, and me living in Oregon, that is what I paid to be a dental assistant. Now, I went into it very not knowing. I had already been in school, at a community college for a year and a half. I had no direction of what I wanted to do, and then I just heard of a dental assisting program and I signed up for it. I didn't look into other schools or other ways to get my certifications. I assumed that was the only way, and it's not. In Oregon, you can actually, if you can find a private office that's willing to train you and willing to help you get certifications, then you could do that for free and just pay to work there or whatever they want to charge you. I chose to go to a community college and I did pay a lot. I wish it would have been a cheaper way of doing it, but it worked out for me. I got my associate's degree in general studies as well. And it's a really good program around where I live, even though it is very expensive. I know that. And some other people were saying that they can't believe that I have friends that are $75,000 to $100,000 in debt. I know, it's crazy. But again, that's what they paid to go to school around here. Actually, where I live, there is not a dental hygiene school unless you want to drive 4 hours to a larger city or drive, I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours to another city. So there's not one locally. So a lot of them have to go out of town to do dental hygiene. So that's, including everything. That's including housing cost or, whatever might be that they were trying to do. I don't know if they were working during that or what. I know about 10 hygienists, 5 of them I'm pretty close with, and they all range about $75,000 to $100,000 in student loan debt. That again is just in Oregon. I'm not saying that that cost is everywhere or that's how much it's gonna cost you. That's just my personal experience with my friends and what I have heard. And yes, I have looked in a dental hygiene school around here personally for me, and it would have cost me about $60,000. And I didn't want to do that. That's just not what I want to do. But everyone's different. I mean, everyone is completely different. And I've also been getting some DMs on Instagram. Some of them have been, and if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Cheyenne Buckaloo. You know, send me some DMs. I love answering questions, or just give me, you know, a follow. And sometimes I do follow back like you want me to follow back. I don't know, I'm a nerd, but you could totally follow me on Instagram if you want to. I post, you know, selfies up there. But anyways, so some people have written me on Instagram and talked about my wage. Now, I had said in the video that I personally make $23 an hour. I have been an assistant for 6 years though. I've worked in about 5 different offices. I have a lot of experience. I've done a lot of things. I've worked in schools and other things like that. I also do have a lot of certifications. So that all factors into your pay. Also in Oregon, our minimum wage is $10.75 an hour. So I know in other states, you know, it ranges from 7 something up. So it's all different. Cost of living is different everywhere. I'm not saying that you're going to make that. And if you're not making that at your job right now, I don't want you to feel like you should be making that, because cost of living and minimum wage is different everywhere. I just wanted to let you know in Oregon what I make. I just wanted to give you guys some numbers so you kind of get a reference from that. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I make $23 an hour. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I just wanted you guys to know, because I personally have watched so many YouTube videos of like, oh, how much money do I make on YouTube and how much I make hourly? And then when I watch the video, they don't actually say how much they make, and it drives me crazy. So I wanted to be just totally upfront, honest with you guys, and tell you exactly what I make hourly and what I made as an assistant when I first started, okay? But as my guess, whatever your minimum wage is, you'll probably start out fresh out of school assisting, probably a couple dollars above that. So if, you know, I think someone wrote me on Instagram and their minimum wage was like $7.25, my guess would probably be he'd probably make around maybe $9.25 to $10 an hour starting out. But again, that's a complete guess. I just can base it off my own personal experience, because when I started out as an assistant, I made about a couple dollars above minimum wage until I got more certifications and more experience. And then I kind of climbed that ladder to make more money. My biggest advice too with dental assisting is you don't want to be cocky, but you want to be confident. I wasn't like that in the beginning. You know, and nobody really is fresh out of school. You are new, you're learning, but I was just wanting a job and I was accepting whatever wage they were throwing at me. Now, 6 years later, I know I'm a valuable assistant, and I know I can go in there and say, this is what I made at my last job. I would like to make this now, and you kind of can negotiate what you would like your wage to be. And that's perfectly fine. I've learned that that's okay. And I have turned down jobs because they couldn't pay me what I felt I deserved. And I've had jobs come back later and offer me more. And I've had jobs that have never called me again and probably thought I was crazy for asking for that much money as an assistant. But you know, you have to try. Like, why not try? And I found jobs that have been willing to pay me what I wanted to make an hour. And I'm not saying to go in there and be like, I'm demanding, you know, something ridiculous, but I know a lot of people in this profession, so I kind of can talk to them, see what they're making. If they've worked at this office before, get that type of, you know, feedback and things like that. And then I've gotten some comments where they said that dental assisting is boring and they don't know why I'm making videos. I ain't got time for those comments, okay? Why are you watching a video that says dental assisting if you find dental assisting boring? I just don't get those type of comments. Watch the video, I don't understand. The title says dental assisting. If you think dental assisting is boring, don't watch the video. Like, move it on, okay? But anyways, I hope I answered some questions or did some more clarification. Again, leave me some comments down below. I would love to make videos like this and just answer some random questions you might have. I'm trying to figure out some more dental assisting videos that I can do because I don't really want to film in my office. I don't really think that they'd be okay with that. I haven't really asked though either, but you know, you definitely can't be filming procedures and things like that with patients because some people probably don't want to be on my YouTube channel and it's probably not very professional, but you know, I'm trying to think of some other videos that I can do. But definitely, if you guys have any questions down below, feel free to add me on Instagram, write me a message. I will try to answer them, or leave me a comment and I'll try to do more videos like this. But I hope this video was helpful and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.